Hi and welcome to Take Time to Create. My name is Linda and this is where we take time out of our everyday lives to create new and wonderful things. So today is another organizational video. Yeah, my art studio kind of exploded. So as many of you know and as you see from my videos, I'm starting a collaging journey. So I'm really getting into collages. I'm loving it. I just am really enjoying it. But I was having a hard time organizing things. I have pieces of magazines everywhere, book pieces. I mean, it was bad. So I had to find a solution for this because it was taking over my studio, and I mean, it's a little embarrassing. I mean, I can't believe it already got this bad, this quick. It's only been 3 months since the last organizational video, but I think I got it under control, and I think I got it under control in a timely manner. So let me show you the mess. Kind of bad, but let me show you the mess. Let me show you what I did and we'll go through the organizing. So for the organizing part of it, it's a sped up video so that you don't have to see me go through every single piece of paper. But let me show you the room and let me show you what I organized. Let me show you my solution to my problem. So yeah, let's get going. All right, you guys, moment of truth. Look at this. Oh my gosh, you guys, I kind of fell apart. I know I worked really hard and got my whole art studio cleaned up, but I've got all these piles on the ground and I've got to organize them. I've started my collaging journey and I use lots of magazine cutouts. I use patterns. I use, whatever I can find paper-wise for my collages. And since I do, everything is so unorganized. Everything, I just throw it on the ground. And you guys, this is awful. And I'm not using my shelves. I'm not putting everything away on my shelves. I got to get better at that. But I had this big, beautiful floor space and I'm using it as a table and it's just not helping. I mean, I've got piles here that I've started to dig through, but this isn't working very well. And in the corner, I did change it a little bit. That loungy chair was very comfortable, but it wasn't very easy to film in. So I put a blanket on the ground to help with sound, to muffle it a little. And I use that fold-up chair because I sit more upright, so it just looks better on camera. So that's my new setup there. As we kind of shift around, I have more stuff on the floor, and I'm a little embarrassed, you guys, that it came to this. I mean, come on. Boy, I really just fell apart. And I'm even using my chair as a table. I mean, really. And my desk, and I'm sorry the light is so bright on there, it's hard to see, but all of this is just more papers, more cutouts, more collaging things that I just need to find a way to organize. So that is what we're going to do. And I knew with this whole journey and my organization of my art studio, I knew that I'd have to figure out new ways to organize things, especially since I knew I would get involved with new things and my artistic preferences would change and grow and evolve. And right now, collages is just the whole thing. So I need to find an organizing system that will work for me, that I can change if I need to later. But it's very easy for me to use my collage pieces. So I think I've solved it. I think I have a good way to do it. So yeah, let's get to organizing. Let me show you what I've decided to do and get under control again. At least it wasn't as bad as what I started with. We're going to get it under control. Let's get started. All right, so I got this organizer and these drawers are just perfect. They are, a few inches deep and it's plastic and it has these wheels, and so it will be able to hold a lot of collage pieces and it'll keep it contained. That is my goal. All right, so let me set the camera up and we're gonna get to organizing all of this, everything that I'm using the floor for, because the floor is not an acceptable organizing method. So yeah, let me go ahead and set the camera up and get started. All right, so I have the bins all done, and so I have little labels, and I got these from the Dollar Tree, and they come in a whole pack, and they come with the paper on the inside, and I just like to handwrite it because I can never find my label maker, and it's just easier for me to handwrite it that way. It kind of matches, and well, like I said, I can never find my label maker, and then if it doesn't all match, it just drives me nuts, so I'd rather just do it that way. These are my cut images. And this is all broad categories. Once again, I'm a digger, so I like broad. You know, I've got space, and then I have some maps here. And these are wide enough that I can go too wide if I want to. So I can always put something else here. And it's okay if they mix. Those are animals. I have water. This is really just kind of more mountains, but that's okay. I have nature and flowers, and then mountains. Let's move my mountain where it belongs. So, yep, that will happen. And then I have transportation, so airplanes, hot air balloons, whatever. People, that's a pretty big category, lots of people. And then these are uncut magazines, uncut books, and some coloring books in there. So that's all of that. So this is really great. I'm actually going to wheel it up a little bit. Let me back around here so you can see. Okay, so there we go. I have my work surface clean again. I have all of my collage stuff really close to my workstation. So I'm here on my workstation, and there are all my collage elements. I am so excited. Look at the floor. Floor is all cleaned up. Oh, much, much better. The floor is not an organizational surface. It's not for storage. So yeah, there we go. Everything is looking pretty close to what it used to look like after the organizer was here, after my professional organizer helped me out. So let me kind of swing around. I have my photography area. That's just a light box. I've got stuff in there that I am working on. And this is, I don't remember, but I can link it. I got it off of Amazon. I had some questions about it. It's just a light box. I think, nope, that one's not plugged in. Let's see here. There we go. That one's plugged in. So the lights are on the outside of the box, and then it diffuses the light, and then, you know, it's ready to go. And I have just 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and I use those for backgrounds a lot of times. And yeah, I will link it down below, one that I got or a similar one. And this backdrop, the white, the cyc there, they came with a couple different colors, and those are right here that I just prop up. And I have different props that I use for photography, and I've got books and like a little necklace holder, whatever it's called. And those I am photographing to get my Etsy shop up and rolling again. So that will be coming up pretty soon, if not by the time that this is live. Oh, my step stool, I was using that as a table. Look, my chair. It's now a chair again. I could sit. I'm so excited. Oh, it's the little things. I tell you, it was all of the collaging that was really trying my organizational system. But now that I have a way to organize my collage pieces, I should be able to stay on track with this. Oh, my bins are still there, and then all of my acrylic bins, they're still there, and that system's working great. And I will link my other video where I showed all this organization and the bins up there. Like I said earlier, that's where I sit and record. So I've got the blanket down there for sound, and my papers over here, and there we go. That's my room. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this organization of my art studio / craft room part 2, and I will link in the description box down below my first craft room organization or art studio or whatever we want to call this space. And I probably have an iCard throughout the video as well. So I hope you enjoyed this round too, especially now that I'm getting into collaging. So I needed some way to organize that, and I used my organizing shirt, my t-shirt that I wear a lot. That's my DuckTales shirt. You like it? I got it from Walmart for $1 like 5 years ago. So yeah, so this is my It's Okay If It Gets Dirty shirt. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and you hit that notification bell. If you hit that, you will know when I post new videos. I have 2 Instagrams. I have Take Time to Create and Linda's Journey 78. Take Time to Create is all my crafty goodies, my art, and those kinds of things. And Linda's Journey 78 is just my personal one. It's family, it's vacations, it's shoes, lots of shoes. So feel free to follow along on both. I'd love to have you. I also have a Facebook and a blog, and all of the links are in the description box down below. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.